Hey, so this video is just meant to be proof that I got a full netherite beacon all legit in Minecraft Hardcore. This is the best thing I can think of as proof. I'm just going to be running around my netherite mines completely unedited so you can see all the destruction and all the effort I had to put in to get 5,904 ancient debris. Anyway, enjoy. Alright, here I am arriving in Netherite mining location 1. This is actually where I first strip mined for Netherite before, I did this whole beacon thing. So yeah, this is where I started doing the blast mining, and oh wow, okay. I've got some guests. Yeah, right. So I'm going to try in just this one clip to show you as much of this as possible. I'm just going to run around. There's many stages. Can you not? Why is there so much stuff coming for me? Yeah, there's many stages to this first area. Because obviously when I first started, I was kind of just going in every direction. It was like... It was very unorganized and messy, as you can tell, like all around this part. As I come through here. There's just like, yeah, there's tunnels going diagonal, and this is just like unheard of or unseen for like the rest of, me doing this challenge. So yeah, there was many phases. There was one phase where I went out in this direction. So to start off with, I'll run the length of this just to show you how far this goes. Just so you can get an idea of just how much you have to mine to get this much ancient debris. So like this goes further than you can see, and like that's a common theme for this. Obviously you see one of the walls that way. You see the other wall on that side. It's pretty much that wide, but it all goes this long. And one of the biggest pains, of course, is the lava. The bloody lava. It's everywhere. It stops you from going where you want to go. This is why I had to start so many, like, new mining spots, because I would just run out of places I could mine without just running into this lava. Alright, so we've got into this bit, and you can see it's not quite as wide, but it goes long. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is where I actually meet my third ever mining spot. So this is where they connected. So this should pretty much end here, I would think. I mean, that way goes a bit longer. Probably come all the way down here and then ran into too much lava and gave up, right? Yep. Pretty much accurate. Alright, now we gotta run all the way back. So yeah, that way is our third and final mining location, so we'll go explore that later. For now, I'm gonna try and explore the rest of this first location. Well, this is fun. Whee! Wait, where are we? What's this bit? I always get lost. So somewhere around here should be the start. Yeah, okay, here it is. So we're back at the start. So if I come around this way... Okay, leave me alone. Yeah, I should be able to find my way to this bit where I went in this direction for a while. So yeah, I've got all these tunnels that also go in this direction, which are going to be fun to run down. Okay, leave me alone. Yeah, this is kind of weird. The tunnel went really low here. Why did I do this? Oh no, this still would have been like early on, so I still would have been figuring out what I was doing. Yeah, that's so stupid. Alright, well now I'm back in this mine, I'm starting to realize I probably abandoned it too early. I definitely could have used this for a lot longer than what I did. Wait, what is this? This is weird. Alright, so that's where that ends. Where does this thing go? See, it's been so long, I don't even remember doing this stuff. And I have, like, no... like, proof or, like, recording of me ever doing it. So it's just... it's really odd. But yeah, anyway, there's still a lot more tunnels that go in this direction. You can see all this connects, and it all goes out this way. Even further than those other tunnels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're nearing the end here. That should be the end. Oh, maybe not. Wow, this one went for ages. Is that the end? It's got to be close to the end. So there's probably so many nooks and crannies of this that I'll probably just never see. Yeah, so this is the end. Because there'd be so many just like stray tunnels that just went forever that like weren't really ever a part of the group. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. I still don't even feel like we're in the main part of it yet. Like, I still feel like there's a lot more to this first mine that we haven't seen. Is this, like, connecting to the main bit? So yeah, this all connects. So this probably all leads back to, like, the center. I'm gonna get lost for sure. Alright, yeah, so that's our portal over there. So this is like the main center, I think. But the thing is, there's still so much more to explore. So this portal is where we did the achievement where you get a gas to the overworld if you haven't seen that video. This is where I actually did it, but I never explained why I was in this massive nether cavern, and I don't even know if anyone even questioned it. But yeah, I did it down here because it was, I don't know, just easier. But yeah, I've gone left and I've gone right. And now it just goes pretty much this way, I think. I think it also still goes that way a fair bit. I don't know, it's confusing. It probably goes every direction still. This mine is by far, like, the least organized of them all. Like, you could easily get lost in it, and it gets really bad the further down this way we go. And it goes really far this way. You can see, like, all the other tunnels. Like, it wasn't just this one tunnel I'm running through. There's so many others that we're connecting to. And then there's just this, like, sideways tangent here. Like, just for some reason, I just decided to go sideways. Just across here. Just to make it confusing. I don't even want to run down there because I feel like I'll just confuse myself and get lost. Well, I probably could have used this mine for the whole thing, to be honest. This goes forever. Imagine if I, like, started going sideways off this. I mean, if I ever want to make a second beacon, I know where I'm going. We're still nowhere near the end. This is by far the longest tunnel we ever mined. Oh, that's the end there, I think. But then it gets... It's deceiving. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Because it, like, ends here. But then, I think I go off to the left. Nope. Either I'm in the wrong tunnel, or I have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. So there's that tunnel. Now we gotta go run all the way back. And I guess, yeah, you just gotta think, like, all this empty space that I'm running through here, I collected every single block in this empty space. Just think how much empty space that is. And how many blocks I had to uncover. And the fact is that, like, from all that empty space, like, from this one mine alone, I didn't even get halfway. Like, all this space that I've uncovered is not even halfway to a netherite beacon. I don't know. I hope this is, like, proof enough that this is, like, legitimate. Because, like, if I was gonna cheat, why would I create these massive tunnels? Why would I bother? Like, I hope this convinces you that this is all 100% legit. I mean, yeah, like, look at this. Look how massive this space is. How much ancient debris would you expect to find in this just giant tunnel? You would think heaps, right? You would think. Like, there's probably other tangents I could go on and explore, like out this way. Remember, all these tunnels probably go, like, as far as you'd think they go. Like, these are long tunnels. This was definitely, like, the kind of area where I started doing it, because, like, it's just, it's so random. Like, I just do not do it like that anymore. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for location number 1. I'm going to get out of here, and next we'll go to location number 2, and I'll give you a tour of that. Alright, so we've now found the entrance to Netherite mine number 2. This was probably one of the more short-lived ones, I think. How should we do this? Maybe I'll try going around, like, the outside, like, border. And then you can get an idea of, like, the whole area. Oh, that's fun. Yeet. Okay, well, I don't really like this biome for reasons. Kind of under attack. Anyway, so this goes out this way. Not too far, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I really remember, to be honest. It's been a while since I've really been in this one. Since I did majority of this, of the mining in the final location. I would typically go back and forth a bit, but towards the end I didn't really move at all. I was kind of just in location 3 the whole time. So that's the end of this tunnel. So that was kind of far. So then it comes out this way. And it pretty much just goes, like, I went until I hit lava and I couldn't really get past it. So, like, you can see I'd hit lava and I'd give up. Oh, there's a little secret behind here. This is fun. Oh, yeah, that's not too far. Okay. Oh, gosh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's so many mobs. Don't you have somewhere better to be than in here? I think I was trying to make a point, but I forgot. Whatever. No one's probably even getting this far anyway. No one's listening. I can say anything I want. Wow, this tunnel went far. I think in this tunnel I was much more organized. Like, you can tell, like, it's all a lot more neat. Like, there's less, like, just random gaps and walls everywhere. Like, I'll do everything. I'd make sure to clear, like, all the space, as much of the space as possible, so I wouldn't miss, like, any hidden little ancient debris anywhere. And, like, my system was just, yeah, just very neat. You could tell in the first one I was still figuring stuff out and going in every which direction. Wow, that tunnel went for ages. I'm not even going to bother with that one, but... Like, look, I can't even see the end if I try to see the other wall. And I can't see the end if I look this way. Like, it's crazy. It's so far. I can't lie, I actually don't mind those hog dudes because they're just free food. With a fire aspect looting sword, I just get so much cooked bloody pork chops. It's insane. So now it goes this way for quite a while. Like, quite a long time. I don't remember what stopped me. Probably lava, or maybe... No, I think this is the one where I hit the basalt biome, actually. I tell a lie. I should hit the basalt biome at the end of this. And that's why I couldn't really use this one anymore. Because it just wasn't viable to go through basalt. Alright, well there's no basalt here, but I guarantee if I come across this way, you'll see the basalt biome. I swear I'm not a liar. Wow, this goes far, far. Damn, I'm impressed. Look at this dedication. This tunnel is massive. Like, I still can't see the end. Still. Oh, wait. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, basalt biome. We made it. So that's what killed this, this tunnel. I remember in a video, I don't know if it was at this part, but there was hang on. There was one video where I came all the way here to mine blackstone because it was the only basalt biome I had found. So I ran all the way to the end here just to mine blackstone, and then I dipped and left. Would have been like in there somewhere. I don't know. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright. But yeah, you gotta think like from as far that way to as far this way, this tunnel also goes all the way back to where we started. That's how big this thing is. I actually can't tell what's bigger. I think this one might even be bigger than the first one. I always thought the first was bigger, but I think it's just too much of a mess. This one was just so cleanly done. It just covers so much area. And maybe because this one's just easier to walk through. That's why I think it's smaller. I don't know. But like, I did a pretty good job of like, of just pretty much cutting out a rectangle. Like, I've walked this whole border and like, everything in the middle is pretty much gone. Unless there's lava there, like. Yeah, again, how much ancient debris would you expect to find in an area like this? A huge area. Everywhere, every direction you look. Every direction you look, you can't see the end. How much ancient debris would you expect to find? Well, I'll tell you, it's not enough to make a beacon. It's not, because I needed to make another location even after this one. So this part of the tunnel got a bit messier, I guess. I think I'm going to turn around. Oh, mate. Stop. I'm being bullied. Wait, am I even close to the end? Well, I thought I was close to getting out of here. Funny story about this mine is there was a time where I was trying to make a fourth mining location. And I ended up like flying out with like my elytra to this place thinking that like, oh, this is so far away. Like there's no way I've ever mined here underground. But, like, it's so deceptive. Like, obviously this is massive, but, like, when you're on the overground, when you're on the, like, not the overworld, but, like, when you're above this, I don't know, you think you're traveling far. But anyway, to finish my story, I flew to this location, dug down to try and start a new mining location, and ended up just digging straight into the middle of this one. So yeah, moral of the story is these things are bloody huge. So that's pretty much the end of that one. I don't think I'm telling a lie. Yeah, this is the end wall. So somewhere along here should be my stairway out of here. Right? Yeah, okay, here we are. So that was location number 2. Oh, I should also mention I went this way a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that this just goes into old chunks because obviously this world was introduced. This world was introduced. This world was what? This world was made in before the snapshot introducing Netherite. So there's some chunks in this world that have no Netherite in them, which is why I have to travel so far between these locations. But anyway, time to run all the way back and head over to location number 3, the final location, and I'll show you that one. So to give you some context, location number 1 is out that way. You should actually know that because it's where I did my strip mining in the video where I got my full Netherite armor. But location 2 is out that way. And this is where location number 3 comes in, which is out in this direction. So this was my route. This one's actually the easiest to get to because I ended up finally deciding to use an elytra instead of these elaborate tunnels where I couldn't fly. So yeah, just across here. As soon as I got to the new biome, I knew there'd be Netherite here. So I just dipped straight down. Let me put my armor back on. Straight down here. And we're now in location number 3. So starting off this location just went like side to side. This is the direction it went, but I don't remember looking at you. I don't remember ever looking at you. Yeah, so pretty much I went in these 2 directions to start with. And then when I got really serious about trying to finish this challenge and get the rest, that's when I started going out in that direction, and you'll see I covered quite a lot of ground. But yeah, to start with, I'll show you, I'll go left and right first. I'll go as far this way as I can, then I'll go as far the other way. I'm actually curious, because I haven't looked back at how big this area is since I've finished. This is my first time looking at it since I've been done. I mean, pretty standard. Just a massive tunnel going straight this way. And as you can see, I was pretty tame. I didn't really go off on any tangents to the left or right, just stuck in this one direction. You can see over there, there's some gravel. That's where I discovered one of those new chunks where, I don't know when it was. I think it's when they properly released 1.16. They made it so gravel and blackstone generate. Why? I don't know why. I mean, it definitely is kind of cool, but God, it's so annoying. The last thing you want is just gravel falling everywhere and blackstone that can't be blown up with TNT. It's a pain. So what stopped me from going this way? So I hit another basalt biome. And probably that's about it. So that's the end of this tunnel. Goes pretty much the same distance on the other direction. Let me run all the way down there. But again, if anyone's listening, if you've watched this far, I hope you're convinced that this is legit. Because it is legit, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are skeptical. Like, I would be skeptical too, but... yeah, it took me 200 hours to do this. And obviously, I'm not able to upload a 200-hour video to YouTube. So I have to condense it quite a bit to make it enjoyable to watch. So there's a lot I've left out. Like, a lot. Like, mining all of this a lot. Did we pass our staircase out of here? I think we might have. No, we haven't. Maybe I have. Dude, it's so easy to get lost in these things, honestly. I don't know. So that's our staircase. So this is halfway. So now we're going to head in this direction. So you can actually, I don't know, this is kind of interesting. I don't know if this is interesting, but you can tell by the ceiling what direction I was actually lining up my TNT at the time. So you can see here, it's like oriented in this direction. But now you can tell this is when I started going off that way. That's kind of interesting, I think. I mean, it's about as interesting as running around a giant tunnel in the Nether gets. So eventually when I run this way, I should hit, it might be just here actually. This looks like it's it. Yeah, I should hit the first location. This is where we crossed over. Which is so cool. So I could run all the way back to the other entrance if I wanted to. Like, it's all connected. In fact, I should have tried to connect this one to location number 2 as well. That would have been cool. But yeah, anyway, that was left and right. So now I'll show you where I went when I started going this way. Because this was a big part of it. This is a big part of finishing this thing at least. So this is all the freshest stuff that I've done. And this, yeah, this goes long this way. Oh, wow. From memory, this bit gets kind of messy out this way. As I said, I was trying my hardest to use the like the old chunks as much as possible, the ones without the gravel and that without the blackstone. So I was just going in any direction I could possibly find. Like you can see here, I hit the blackstone and the gravel, and I give up pretty quickly. Like, I didn't even hit lava, but I give up just because I want to stick with the the more plain chunks. Because they were just easier. Like, you just found it so much easier. Same out here. I think I just sucked it up a bit out this way. And did a fair bit in, like, the newer chunks. Like a fair bit. Wow. Ooh, that's a little tangent. Hello. So that connects to another tunnel I've done. So that's like the end of this here, I think. In fact, it keeps going. Screw it, let's keep going. Let's see where this takes us. Wow, it keeps on going. Wow, and this is like connecting as well to like more tunnels out that way. Wow, this is actually huge. Oh, this is probably connecting all down there as well. This is massive. Alright, so this is finally the end. Down this way. We walked for a long ass time. That was, wow. So how far can we go this way then? Oh, it keeps going, like, further back, too. I gotta go down there. We just gotta see, like, what's up, you know? Holy. It's doing it again. Oh, I kind of remember this bit, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. Seems kind of memorable, but... Yeah, so I'd, like, come down here with, like, just so much TNT at a time that I could just go just for so long in just an area like this. Like, I had no problem just creating a whole new pocket. Because I would have, like, full shulker boxes just full of TNT. So I would have no reason to stop. Anyway, this keeps going across here. Alright, so that's all coming to an end here as well. So now we're going to go back inwards. So there's a few walls, like a few barriers in the way, like going that direction, but most of it you can see is mined out, like most of it. And all this here should go back to like the start, where we were doing the lefts and the rights. All this should go straight that way. But this bit here is interesting. Because I started going sideways. Wait, no, is this even it? Dude, I'm confused. I remember I started going sideways, which I have, and then I ended up connecting with another tunnel. This isn't even going to make sense. I'm just going to run around. You'll just see it. How is this still going? Alright, no, here we go. So this tunnel that I've just run through now connects over here. So originally, I had this area where I went this way as far as I could, and I had that other area where I went this way as far as I could. And then as I was running out of chunks, I started this tunnel where I came across this way and ended up connecting both of them. And that was actually huge. I didn't realize that section was that big. That was giant. But anyway, now I'm in another area that goes this way as far as I can. Oh, and there's a bit more of that tunnel here. I don't even know why I'm going to kill this ghast right now, but I am going. So this tunnel ends pretty much around here. There's a few like large pockets, I think, like that other section where I just go on huge just like journeys just out that way forever. Oh my, it's just giant. Yeah, this one is by far the biggest. I'm pretty sure I did like 50% of the whole thing in this area alone. Pretty sure it works out to about that. Like, yeah, there's too many of these. Just... Where does this even end, you know? Oh, there you go. That's where it ends. Let's head back. The messed up thing is, it's not even, like, this isn't even close to done. I've still got so much more to show. Like, so much more. But yeah, if this isn't proof enough that this is legit, I don't know, like, what is. Like, what, you think I just world edited these tunnels? Sure. Sure. Nah, I've been doing this for months. Just tunneling in the nether. For no good reason. Alright. Now I'm trying to figure out, what is this bit? Is this where I started, like, to finish this off? Because there was a part, this must be it. There was a part where I just decided, screw it, I can't find enough of these old chunks. I'm just gonna commit to going through the blackstone and the gravel and finish this off. And I think this is where I made that decision. Yeah, this would have to be it. There's no way, yeah. So this is where this was all finished off. All down this way. Although this doesn't quite seem right. I feel like there may be another section. I feel like I started here and then went back and did some other area, because yeah, this should be much bigger. Oh god, I'm lost. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, maybe it is the same. It was just like separated by a huge wall where I just like never mined into. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah. So again, this probably all goes for a long time. I'm going to go to the edge. See if I can recognize where I am. And then we'll head in. We'll head into the end of this. This is going forever. So all this would go all the way that way until I found lava. So it may be short, it may be long. Parts of it are very long. Yeah, this has got to be it. This has got to be where I finished off this challenge. I don't know. I don't know if I recognize it. Nah, it's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. There's still some blocks. Some fresh blocks that are broken. That haven't despawned yet. So yeah, this is where I was last doing mining. The last bits of mining I ever did. So I'm pretty sure a lot of these tunnels that go in this direction, they didn't really all end at a similar spot. There's a lot that end like prematurely and then a lot that just go a lot further than the others. But I mean, towards the end of this, you can see I was going pretty far. I was going pretty damn far. I wonder if I'll see any ancient debris that I missed. Would I even pick it up? I mean, what will I need it for? Where I got a beacon. Wow, this went far. Yeah, I meant business towards the end of this. I was going long. Like, we still are not at the end. Still. Alright, so it looks like we're meeting the end of it now. Maybe not, actually. No, maybe I'm just completely... Hello. Remember when I said that thing about the ancient debris I missed? Well, we found some... Oh, gosh. Is it just the two? It's kind of cool. Got an extra two. Why not? Yeah, there's just so much going on. Oh yeah, we're at the end. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's turn around. Yeah, there's so much going on with like the gravel and the blackstone. I feel like I missed like so much more. And that was the worst. Like all the gravel would fall down and then there'd just be a lava pit that just falls right through. You can see it happens so much. And you just couldn't stop it. I did my best to cover up all the lava because it just makes it easier to run through and stuff, and you know, less stuff for you to take damage from. So I did my best to cover up all the lava as I went, but there's just no stopping when, you know, the gravel under a lava ocean just falls through. Well, time to run all the way back. So this has been like about an hour of just running in the Nether straight. Hopefully from this you can see, and you can hopefully from this you can visualize just how rare this stuff is. Because this is how many blocks I had to break just to find like 6,000 ancient debris. That's nuts. Like, this would be millions of netherrack blocks. Like, millions. It would have to be. It's just, it's so much. And of the millions and millions of the blocks I've broken in these tunnels, only 6,000 of them were ancient debris. Like, come on. Damn, we're only just back here. Oh, well, that means we gotta be close. We gotta be super close now to the end. Yeah, this is the end. Okay. So now we're back into this section. If we come out this way, we'll be pretty close to the exit. And hopefully you've kind of... that helps you visualize just how big this area is. I know it was kind of a mess to explore, but we just did a full circle. We did a full circle. We went all the way around like the outside. I don't know if it's possible for you guys to recognize where we are right now. I mean, I recognize where I am, but I've spent a lot more time down here than you guys have. But our exit is just over there. Yeah, so there we are. That is every tunnel I ever mined to get the 6,000 ancient debris I needed to make the beacon. But that's not all. There's one more location I want to show you. And this final location, of course, is our desert, which should be coming into frame just now. Perfect. So I've got quite a bird's eye view here so you can see all the area that I have actually mined. So it goes all the way around here, and it ends pretty much out here. Where's it end? Pretty much here is where I stopped. But I almost mined like every single block in this desert. Like almost. Like I almost made this thing bare. This is like the craziest part in the middle here. Because like a lot of it goes down to like the stone and sandstone. Yeah, this is massive. Yeah, the reason I got to show you this is, I guess, some people could think that I faked the TNT. This is as much evidence and proof that I have that I didn't. I mean, look at the detail. I even got every bit of sand I could. It's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, this is kind of the only proof I have that I made the TNT legit and didn't just spawn it in. Look, because that honestly was probably more time consuming. The AFKing for gunpowder, I have no way of proving I did that, but I did. And the mining sand, combine that together and it ends up like taking up at least half of the project. Like it was a mission getting all that TNT. You needed a lot of TNT. Like 3 shulker boxes full of TNT would take me like a full like 2 days of like leaving my computer on overnight and everything. And that would only get you like 10% of like, it would convert to about 10% of the ancient debris you needed. Yeah, anyway, I think like I did the math and it was something like, for the amount of TNT I had, like the amount of TNT I would have used, sorry, and how much sand that would have cost, it was like 300,000 blocks or something like that. So I don't know if this looks like 300,000 blocks. There was a couple other locations that I tore apart, but this was the, obviously the main one. Once I found this desert, I used nothing but this desert. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the tour. That's everything. I hope this is enough proof for you guys that I did this all legit. And yeah, bye.